Ever wondered how modern warfare strategies could leave an adversary completely paralyzed and overwhelmed? Enter shock and awe, or as it's technically termed, rapid dominance. This military strategy, introduced by Harlan K. Ullman and James P. Wade in 1996, was specifically designed for the U.S. military. It's a strategy centered around overwhelming power and spectacular displays of force to paralyze the enemy's perception of the battlefield and destroy their will to fight. The shock and awe strategy is not just about brute force, but a meticulously planned doctrine. At its core, rapid dominance aims to influence the adversary's will, perception, and understanding through the imposition of a regime of shock and awe. It's not simply about overpowering the enemy, but rather about paralyzing them, making them unable to resist or even comprehend the scale of the onslaught. The doctrine places great emphasis on near-total knowledge of self, adversary, and the environment. It's about understanding your own strengths and weaknesses, accurately assessing your enemy's capabilities, and being fully aware of the battlefield environment. Operational brilliance is another cornerstone of this strategy. Rapid application of overwhelming force is essential, but it's not just about how quickly you strike, it's about how effectively you do it. The objective is total control of the operational environment, leaving the enemy no room to maneuver, no room to breathe. This overwhelming force is applied promptly to paralyze the enemy's ability to resist at both tactical and strategic levels. However, the shock and awe strategy isn't without its potential for collateral damage. The doctrine acknowledges the political delicacy of minimizing civilian casualties. Yet, to paralyze the enemy's will to fight, it necessitates the disruption of various elements of their infrastructure. This could mean crippling communication networks, halting transportation, damaging food production, and interrupting water supply. While the goal is to induce a state of shock and awe, rendering the enemy unable to resist, it may involve the destruction of these critical elements of infrastructure. The 2003 invasion of Iraq provides a real-world demonstration of the shock and awe strategy in action. This military campaign, steeped in controversy, aimed to implement the principles of rapid dominance, using overwhelming power to paralyze the enemy's perception of the battlefield and destroy their will to fight. However, even before the first bombs fell, there was considerable dissent. Critics questioned the ethical implications of such a strategy, while others voiced concerns over the potential for significant civilian casualties and infrastructure destruction. As the dust settled and the post-war assessments trickled in, a new debate emerged. Had the shock and awe strategy truly achieved its intended outcome? Or had the collapse of Iraqi resistance been more a product of technological superiority than the psychological impact of the strategy? The continuous bombing campaign aimed to achieve rapid dominance, however. The success and extent of its application remained debated. Like any military strategy, shock and awe has faced its fair share of criticism. It's been viewed by some critics as akin to terrorism, given the psychological impact it's designed to inflict. Furthermore, the strategy's toll on civilians during the invasion phase has sparked heated debates. While proponents argue that the strikes were precise, critics contend that the impact was far-reaching and indiscriminate. Civilian casualties during the invasion phase were a point of contention, with differing perspectives on the precision and impact of the strikes. Despite the controversy, there's no denying the impact shock and awe has had on modern warfare. Its historical applications, from the blitzkrieg of World War II to the invasion of Iraq, have showcased the power and potential of this doctrine. However, it's not without its complexities and controversies. From civilian casualties to infrastructure destruction, the implications are profound and far-reaching. The concept of shock and awe has left a lasting imprint on military strategy, revolutionizing the approach to warfare.